It's late in the evening now, and I don't know if it's 8:30, so, and I'm going to do a brew, and I've really loaded this the way they say properly, you know, and there's the, you can see it's full to the top with loose packed wood chips, and apparently that's the way you're supposed to do it, and a bit of tinder on the top. I'm going to light that and see what happens. So in a couple of seconds I'll be back. It's been 8 minutes and I honestly do believe that that water's starting to boil, and you can hear it. That is really starting to boil. 8 minutes. Wow. Give it another minute and a half and I think you might be able to see the rolling boil on the top, because I filled this kettle right up and it actually is just over 3 cups of water in that. That's pretty cool. This thing is so hot and so efficient. Wow. Yeah, I think you can see it. I don't know if I can get close to that. There is a rolling boil starting. Wow. It's so cool. Oh, that's brilliant. It's been 10 minutes and there is a rolling boil in there. As you can see, it's all boiling at the top there. Steam's coming out the front. Hope you can see that. Yep, rolling boil. Look at that. Away nicely. And I'm now going to pick that off and go and make my cup of coffee. So there you go. And there you can see it's still gassing away. And look at the way it things. You've got to bury them large bits with loads and loads of chips though, otherwise it don't work. But yeah, brilliant. And I don't normally waste water, but I'm going to show you just how much is left in this kettle after making that cup of tea. That's about 1 cup. That's about 2 cups. And there's about 2 and a bit cups there. And there's a cup there. So it shows you that kettle was full to the brim and it boiled. There's my coffee, just to prove it, and I like to do this, look, no scum on the top where it was cold. It's a really, really nice cup of coffee, which I'm going to drink in a minute. And here's the stove, and when it burns down to the bottom like this, as you can see, it's glowing there. That's still capable of doing a great deal of work. It doesn't have to have gas flames coming out the top of it. And you see how it's glowing in there, red hot. And all those large pieces that I put in there are you got to sort of build it up with lots and lots of little bits, then those bits in the middle, then build it up to the top again with that, and then when you light it burns down. And wow, that's crazy. And that will burn away there for another, I don't know, 15 minutes or so, and it'll be hot for quite a while after that. And with that like that, if you took that into your tent, if I could figure out a way of putting a handle on it, you'd have a lovely little heater. It'd bring the temperature up, like even if you just put it in front of your tent for a little while, you know, put it on a rock or something, it would act as a little heater. Maybe, you know, I don't know, but I don't know what you think of it, because I have spent quite a little bit of time making different videos on this, but that was the way to go. That is the way to do it. You've got to have them big bits in the middle buried with loads of chips, and then set fire to it, and then it takes. It was like shavings and chips on the top, and chips on the bottom, and those sandwiched in the middle. And you can see how hot that is. The heat coming off of that is really comfortable. It gets to about, yeah, it's really, and it's sort of, it isn't, because of the air gap round the side, that's hot, but not that hot. And if there was some kind of lantern handle on that, you could carry it and put it inside, or just, you know, if you wasn't in it, just to bring the temperature up. But yeah, I think that's really good. But as you can see, that will be going for another, God, I reckon another 15 minutes I'll be burning away for, and the whole cylinder will be convecting heat for another 10 after that. But yeah, really good. Zero offence. Thanks for watching. Just to show you just how much this, look at that, how much it burns that away. It just takes all the guts out of it. It's just, and there is about inch and a half of glowing embers at the bottom there, and they are really warm. So there you are. Good. And that's the kind of stuff that I cooked my egg and bacon on the other day, and it was going quite well. I just dropped a couple of little things in and off it went, but as you can see, that's cool. Wow. I dare say if I was to drop some more wood into that, that would catch. I'm going to give it a go. It's away again, and it's, that was about a minute, maybe less. Just chuck that in on top and away it goes, so you can keep it going quite easily, you know, with a pile of wood, and keep it. But once it gets that really heavy ash at the bottom, it's still, I'm going to show you, seems to, now you can see that gasify even better with a big load of ash at the bottom of it, and it's really going well now. Look at that. That's cool, isn't it? And it's all burning at the top, not burning at the bottom. So it's all gas off of that wood that I put in there. Isn't that cool? Science is wonderful. Yep. Brilliant. And I'm really happy with the trivet on that now, because I was Stony Broke who said, like, bring it up at the sides, and I thought I had enough clearance, but he was right, it had slipped down, so I put some lugs on it to keep it up, and it works well now. That is roaring, isn't it? And just to, oh, I'm so happy with that. You could sit around that quite happily and all dropping bits of wood in that for hours. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's all come together, and I'm really happy, and I worked it out. It was all down to just trying to scrounge fuel from the wrong sources. I went out and got a plank, as you can see, an old plank off of who was out in the road. So I picked it up, brought it in, and I just used 2 of those battens in here, and that's all I chopped up to put into it. And it's been going for quite a long time. Actually, I've got to go and find out how long it has been going for. I'm just going to go and shout through the window to my missus, and she'll tell me. But there it is again. That heat at the bottom there is going to be there for quite some time. It's been going for about, well, not about, I've just checked it, 15 minutes it's been going for, and I think you could say, well, you're still going to get use out of that, the heat and stuff, and if you drop a few more sticks on it up, it'll come again and start gasifying. So it's just like an ordinary hobo stove in that way, except it burns from the top, and it's no. Once it gets going, there's no smoke. It's really good. Yeah, absolutely happy with that. I don't know how long this is going to burn for, but I'll go in and check the clock again, and come out and check it in about half an hour and see if it's all cooled down and cold.